Hi, David. Thank you so
Hi,
much
how are
for
you?
coming to BizTalk. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
Oh, good. Thank you so much for coming. So let's start giving an introduction to yourself, and after we move to your startup.
Okay, so I'm a serial entrepreneur. I founded a company called Dalet, D-A-L-E-T. It's a worldwide leader for software for television. It's a company that I took public in Euronext in the year 2000. And I stayed in this company for 16 years. The company is still alive and has about 400 employees all around the world. And then I launched another company called TVTech. TVTech, it's like a Shazam for TV, where you can point with a camera to a TV and recognize in real time what show it's playing. So this company, after 18 months, that we basically developed the technology, was acquired by Patrick Soon-Shiong. He's the wealthiest individual in Los Angeles. He's a part of the Forbes list of billionaires, and he built a company called Networks, where basically he acquired different companies in the area of recognition of objects, and we were specialized in the TV part, in the video part. And then I launched BIGVU that I'm going to talk about today. It's I think it's a very exciting opportunity, and even if we started 5 years ago, I think there is the best part is still to come.
Great. So let's start talking about BIGVU.
Okay, so BIGVU, what it is, it's like a pocket TV studio where that we power with AI. We help basically any small business to create a video with just a smartphone. It's mainly face camera, camera-facing videos, and then we help polish these videos in a very, very easy way and distribute them into social media or creating a vlog or a web page associated to this video. Okay, so basically, the problem we are solving is that you have if you are a small business, you need to create videos to promote your business, to communicate with your audience, and right now there are a lot of tools. Okay, so you would say, there are many competitors to BIGVU, but actually this is the opportunity. The opportunity is that the users get lost in the huge amount of tools that are available. So you have teleprompters if you want to write your script and say it in a concise way. You have video editors. Then once you created your video, maybe you are going to send it as a message. Live streaming, if you post it, sorry, to social media, you want to be able to track what's happening on the social media. If you want to embed it in your website, then you use a video hosting. And basically, there are so many tools that for the user becomes very, very confusing. And most of the time, they give up in the middle. And they really need it for their business. So with BIGVU, basically, we have developed first, we make it easy. It's all in one. You can actually create a script, and there we can assist with AI. We are launching actually this week a tool where you say a few words about your business, and we write a script for you. So you can get started in a matter of seconds. And then this video is recorded. You can, one tap, add subtitles, a business card at the end of your video. You can style it with your brand logo and your colors, and then basically publish it to social media, all from within the app, either on the iPhone, Android, or web. and then track if it's working, not working. If you want to create your own pages and build your own audience, it's also built into the platform. And more important is you can also create it with a team, either freelancers, inviting guests, or your own collaborators in your company. We also have a lot of agencies that actually collaborate with their customers in our platform by inviting them to do personal videos, and then they basically take care of the rest of the workflow. And what is very important today is not only to be able to create these videos, but also to grow some kind of micro audience that is going to be the target market for these small businesses. So you want to post your videos, of course, on social media, but you want also to do live streaming. And we can also, in a few clicks, create an interactive video that you can embed in your website with questions. Very important is for example, e-commerce or education. So today we have 7 million registered users, about 500,000 active every month, even a little bit more today, 1 million coaches, 70,000 real estate pros, and we have more than 40,000 subscribers that are paying on a monthly or a yearly basis. So the model is relatively simple. It's a freemium, so we sell it for free. Then you can buy for a month for $15, or you can actually upgrade to Pro, where you have like additional features. And if you have a team, you can invite other users into the platform. And what is interesting is, our whole, business model is to attract as many free users as we can. Many of them actually start with the simple package at $15, but then we convert them to the 4K Pro. And then we have LTVs that are much interesting for us, of course, as a business. And that's basically where most of the growth comes today, is from the pro users and the teams, basically. Also, we have retention rates that are very important with, less than 4% churn, which for small businesses is very small, especially on the top target segments. So, as I said, explain my background, I have already done an IPO and a couple of exits. And together with me, we have a team of mainly, AI data scientists and software engineers. We are about 12 worldwide. We also use some freelancers all over the world. And basically, the goal now is to take it to the next level. We believe that the AI revolution is also going to be very impactful for this type of video presentations, and we want to be one of the leading companies in this area.
Thank you so much, David. I really like it. Maybe we can use with EquityMatch as well. We do so many videos all the time. And it's very helpful, you're right, to help funders, especially when the very beginning, when you had so much money to create video. Videos are so expensive, and many times they do not reach even what you're looking for. So I do agree, the model you're adopting is very effective in any terms. Who are your competitors today?
As I said, we have different, depends on what segment, because basically our goal is to offer a turnkey solution. So for example, there is a company called BIGVU. I don't know if you are familiar with them. They do mainly web. They don't have so much, they are not so much so strong on mobile, but of course on the web, they are doing relatively well. You have a company called Play. They are more into the corporate business. We are more into the SMBs. You have, I think the biggest player right now is Vimeo that offers, a set of tools. The difference between Vimeo and us is that Vimeo has a lot of offerings, but in our case, everything is integrated into one single UI. So it's very easy for the SMBs to actually operate it on their own. It's not so much a tool for professional YouTubers, but more for every businesses that need to do videos on their own on a daily basis. So it's a different type of UI.
I mean, I'm slightly familiar with Vimeo, although we don't use it that much. But what's the key difference between you and this platform you have been already talking? What's your value proposition that make people use your platform instead of their platform?
I think the first one is we are mobile first. Okay, although we have a website where you can do all the features of mobile in the app, but most of our users use it on the go. So they, if you are a real estate agent, you don't have the patience to go to the office and everything. You have a few minutes to create a video on a market update or anything. From any place, you can take your iPhone and then click on a button, record a presentation and polish it automatically. So this is one part. I think another big part is we have put a lot of emphasis on the scripts and on the teleprompter. And today there is a big issue is that people are overloaded with information. So if you do a video, you really need to make it concise and to the point. And this is basically where we help our users. And we are much less like an editing tool, like a video where you can do all kind of effects and this, but this is basically mainly appealing to, YouTubers or content creators. And we are more like a business tool. And for businesses, most important is to get the message across, to make it, we have features like you click on a button and it removes all the background noise. You can also change your background. There are editing features, but it's always designed on this principle of I do a few clicks and it does it automatically for me. Because businesses, they don't have the time to go through the editing process of the videos or the skills also, you need to know a little bit about video editing to make your video polished. But this is not our market. Our market are the people that are busy, they want to do it quick, and we think that's a really big, segment of the market.
How long does it take to create a video and publish, if I want to do right now?
It can be really quick. I mean, you can do, we have, for example, this new feature where you just basically say a few words about your business, and then we create automatically a script for you, so you don't even need to write it down. Then you record it with the teleprompter. What is important to understand is, you have the AI that helps in certain features, but at the end, the video has also a human element. And we are strong believers that, many of our customers use the app to sell or to teach, and there to have, an avatar is not going to make it. You really need to be in front of the camera and basically present yourself. But that being said, all the rest we can do for you. We can help you with the script. We can help you with the polishing of the video can be done almost in 2-3 taps. And so video really takes minutes to make,
But if I want, for example, I'm going to make my video, that's fine. But if I want to do a video without recording myself. Is that possible?
Not so much. I mean, you can record, you can have someone else record the presentation, but we are really into camera-facing videos. That's our business, you know. It's not a video editing tool for like slideshows or advertising in Facebook, other than if you are presenting. Okay, it's like a pitch. Yeah.
What does AI? How does AI help the users to create a good video?
Okay, so let's take, for example, I'm a real estate agent and I want to talk about market updates to attract people to basically give me a mandate to sell houses. Okay, this is a very typical use case of BIGVU. So then I'm going to start to basically with the script assistant and say, okay, now, you know, I want to talk about the Florida house market, and I will give a couple of stats to the to feed the system, and then the script can be created automatically by AI. Okay, so. And then I present it, so I'm going to basically record it, but then, you know, once it's recorded, I can just, if I did a mistake, I just select the words that I want the video to start and end, so all the transcript is done instantly. Then, you know, I have automatic captions. The keywords are highlighted also through our own algorithm. We created analyzed millions of scripts. There are about 2 million videos that are recorded every month on BIGVU. So we use these videos to actually build our own algorithm on what words should be highlighted. So they in the captions, they come out in different colors with different highlights. And we create a storyboard with the captions. Then you have like a business card at the end. All this is created by AI. We also detect where the user is, and we can do zooms, camera movement, split screens. So it becomes much more interesting than just a talking head.
In terms of round, are you fundraising now?
Yes, we are raising about $1 million, basically.
And what's the aim of the raising? How are you going to use this money?
Okay, in October, we managed to be cash flow positive. Okay, so we have a positive EBITDA. And, you know, in January 2021, we lost about $200,000. And now we are at a break even with between 30 to 40% year-over-year growth. So I think, you know, we have been able this year to keep the growth while reducing the losses significantly. I mean, we don't have any more losses now on a monthly basis. And now we basically need to feed the marketing engine because we want to grow more than the 30 or 40% year over year. We want to get to between 50 to 100%. And for this, we need the marketing dollars, basically.
So the use of the money is going to be for marketing primarily.
Yes. Because up to now, we have been mainly, you know, software development company. We have a lot of engineers, but, you know, we don't even have an internal marketing manager, you know, so.
But where are the markets that today you are working the most? US, Israel, where are you more focused now? Europe?
Yes, the main markets is United States by far. And then we have what we call the English speaking, which is Canada, UK, Australia. That's the second largest segment. Brazil, it's the third segment for us. And then we have Europe, Latin America, but the first three segments are really by far our main markets. US being about between 50 to 60% of our sales. So it's the most important one.
Yes, it's always the best market to scale. It's very aggressive, very competitive, but it's very, let's say, fruitful, right? Very gives back. Let me ask you, the IP belongs completely to you, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah, we have been developing the platform now for 5 years. So there is a lot of work that has been, invested into the platform.
Where do you see your platform? I mean, you're an entrepreneur. You've done already a successful IPO, serial entrepreneur. Where do you want to see your platform in 5 years' time?
I think, especially now that, in the past, let's say 2-3 months, the AI creation tools have started to explode. I think there is a paradigm change now. It's as big as when the web came in or the mobile. Suddenly, we have been using AI for a while, but it's not the same today than it was even, I would say, 6 months ago. Because now the scripting works really, really well when it's automatically generated. For images, there are also new tools that are coming up. And now how we use the current user base, because we have like millions of scripts, of videos, of where we have tracked, what works, what doesn't work, what people have done with it. All this basically huge amount of data and the AI tools that are available today, in the market, when you mix the two together, it creates a huge opportunity. So I think, now we are in a pivot, it's not because it's we're just launching this many of the tools right now, although we work for it for a couple of years. And I think we are going to see a big, I'm quite enthusiastic about the next 3 years. I think this is a game changer, and this type of platform can really explode in the next 2-3 years, which was not the case before. Because if you take even a company like Video that has been quite successful, they are still a video editing platform. Okay, you go there and you basically play around with the timelines and stuff, and okay, there is an explosion of videos. So then that translates into growth, but it's still a tool for professional people or video specialists. Or I think now we are at the stage where video is going to be as easy as a PowerPoint. But for this, you need AI. It cannot be done with the traditional tools. So,
absolutely, indeed.
Today you take sales, for example. Most of the people on SaaS companies, how do they do cold emails? They record the screen, their screen, and then basically they send it to a prospect. Okay, but how do you do it on mobile, for example? This is a big area by itself, and the process needs to be very, very simple, and for people that are not experts. But mobile usage is much bigger than web usage. But right now, sales videos are mainly done on the web and not so much on mobile. But I think there, for example, it's a huge opportunity for us if we do it in a smart way.
Oh yeah, I do believe videos is the future, and there is nothing to do. Video is where we are going, and you sell much better when you can show something than writing something. It's easier to understand, and very much so it's easier to communicate.
Yeah.
David, Thank you so much for coming to BizTalk. It's been a very good pleasure for me. I really wish you all the best and hope to talk to you again.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.